Hello, Scorpio love. Welcome in to your full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces reading. I am so grateful and excited to be here with you today, love. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me. Now, today's reading is part one of a three-part series that I'm creating for this eclipse season. So, part one, we are going to be tapping in and receiving messages of guidance that will help activate you in the energies that you are releasing and healing during this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, okay? And then part two, we're going to tap into the energy of the new moon solar eclipse, which is happening in the sign of Virgo, which will be where you are able to set the new intentions for what it is that you have released and what you want to take its place and transform into. And then part three, we will receive messages of guidance and insight to help activate you through the integration process of all that you have transformed and transmuted during this eclipse season. So make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, Self Unity, so you don't miss out on part 2 and 3 of your eclipse season readings. All right, love, so let's go ahead and jump right into your reading today. For today's reading, I am using the Cozy Witch Tarot deck, which I just love this deck. It's a new to me deck, but I'm really loving the images and the messages on these tarot cards. All right, love, so while I'm shuffling, if there's anything that's been on your mind, situation, and experience that you've been working through that you would like to receive guidance or insight on, just take a moment to set those intentions quietly with yourself, with God, Goddess, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team now, and trust that you will receive the answers in the divine's perfect timing, exactly when you're meant to. Okay, let's see. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, you've got an extra card too. I just did Libras and they got an extra card, and so did you. All right, so we have 9 of Wands. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Okay, if a card were to describe Scorpio, like that would be it. That would be your caption, Scorpio. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Is that not the truth for Scorpio? All right, and then we have for the Emperor, being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. Okay, we've got Emperor vibes coming in. We also have 5 the Hierophant. This just came out in Libra's reading as well. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. All right, let's see if we can scoot those in. And then we have 10 of Wands. Wow, so you have the 9 and the 10 of Wands. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? And this is so cute. It says Blessed Samhain, which is right there, which we are almost approaching Samhain. So we're almost in that fall-autumn season here in the Northern Hemisphere. So that time of year may be significant to you, Scorpio. I think that's also when your season occurs, your sun sign. It's like your birthday month, isn't it? I believe so. Yep, towards the end of October, beginning November. Okay, so with that, okay, so Spirit really wants me to talk about this 10 of Wands here for you, Scorpio. With that, I feel that what you're working through right now, Scorpio, there is a lot of heavy emotional energy that is being initiated or like stimulated by what's happening in your physical world. Okay, and so I feel that what you're seeing in your physical world, it doesn't always align with what you know intuitively, and that can be challenging. Okay, I'm also just seeing that right now you're going through like really challenging struggling like experiences that create a lot of struggle in the physical aspect right now. And Spirit's just saying that by your season, by the time your birthday is approaching, things are going to be shifting for you. Okay, you'll be able to see the light of all of these situations and experiences that are creating a lot of like it's like physical turmoil, okay, but it's like playing on your emotions a bit and maybe your mental health a little bit, where like things just keep, it's almost like you keep telling yourself like, gosh, nothing can go right, but it's like things that are happening in your physical environment, and it's really nothing to do with you personally. It's just like things just keep happening, almost like things keep breaking down, or you keep having to take a different route because they set up construction, or they set up construction cones on your normal route, so you have to take a different route now, or something breaks down so it takes you 10 times longer to get the job done. It's just like all of these kind of setbacks keep occurring, and it's just very frustrating. Okay. I'm also seeing these examples of like you're maybe trying to find a place to live and you just are not getting any offers back. Like maybe you're putting in applications and you're just not getting any callbacks for them, or they're not approving you for this loan that you want. Just something. It's like you're trying to make something happen in the physical world, and you're doing everything you need to in order to make it happen. It's just things are not happening. Okay. And so Spirit's saying it's not you. It's not you. Okay, that's just what they're saying. Like, it's not you. So let's see if they'll give me anything else from that. Like, give me some more, Spirit. What can we do to help Scorpio work through this energy here? Okay, so they are coming in and saying that this could also be about how you are viewing this situation, your perspective around the situation. Okay, when things go wrong, when the Emperor sees that things are going wrong, they don't let it get them down. They just make the decisions that they need to make and move in the directions that they need to move in order to make those shifts happen, in order to make the things that they want to have happen. They just recognize and realize that, they're having to take that different route. Like I said, like they're not going to get there in the straight line that they were expecting to because somebody put up a roadblock. And so now they have to take the side roads. Okay. So it doesn't mean that you're never going to get there. It just means that you have to take the steps that you are able to take in the present moment. And it may not be the steps that you were intending to take. Okay. And so that's also coming up because I just realized we have 4 to 5. We have the Emperor, and then we have the Hierophant, and then we also have 9 and 10 counting, taking steps here. And so right now, what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, is right now we're at the beginning of September. It's only a month and a half, 2 months until your birthday season, which is when things are going to really shift for you in this physical world. Like the physical things that you're trying to make happen, that's when things are really going to shift for you, and you'll be able to look back at this time with a much deeper understanding, a lot more peace in your heart and mind as to why all those rejections happen. Okay, so we're hearing that saying now, rejection is redirection, rejection is protection. Okay, or redirection is protection. Okay, so it really is a protection that's happening for you, and it's also because Spirit's coming in and saying it's also happening because the places that you're trying to go, or the things that you're trying to make happen, the things that you're applying to, or just like the things you're applying to, the things you're wanting to receive, if you were to receive them right now in the form that they're available to you at, you wouldn't be satisfied 100%, okay? And so then you'd have to kind of start all over. And so this redirection, this reroute that's happening, it's actually guiding you to the spaces that you're really trying to get towards, okay? I'm also picking up on this message that these physical roadblocks keep happening to you because there's also something deeper that you're learning about yourself and your tenacity, okay? So that is coming in too. And that's as far as Spirit will let me go with that, because it's a lesson that you're going to have to walk through in order to fully understand it. Okay. So just know that when these physical roadblocks happen, it doesn't mean that you have to throw in the towel and give up. And I don't think that's something that you're doing anyways, because we have the 4, the Emperor here, and the Hierophant here. You are really tapping into your innate wisdom, and you're just, digging deep pulling your energy up and just doing what you need to do in order to get through this next roadblock that has put itself in your path. And so you know that you have the tools, the wisdom, the ability to overcome these blocks and obstacles. It's just a matter of continuing to do what you're doing and trusting in the universe, trusting in that divine plan that is being mapped out for you, okay? So just keep following, if a roadblock comes up, just follow the signs, follow the signs, follow the signs. All right, that keeps coming up. So you're definitely getting signs, synchronicities. Like, you're very intuitive. You're a water-based sign, Scorpio, so you're very intuitive and you know how to go with the flow, even when things seem challenging and you keep getting these kind of redirects. So just keep doing what you're doing, Scorpio. This full moon eclipse season is helping you to level up. I feel that it's also helping you to release those frustrations that you're feeling around all these blocks that keep coming up for you. Okay, so I pulled 2 oracle cards from the Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle. First one, we have wool, number 44. You are woven with an embrace, protected, loved, and the familiarity of finally being home. This is the last card in this deck, and it's all about coming home to yourself. Okay, so if somebody is looking for a home, a new place to live, it is coming. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. It's coming for you. We also have corn maze, number 8. Although your path is unclear, it is there waiting for your faith to lead you. Wow, these are beautiful cards of confirmation. This is like everything we've been talking about. We have the protection, the love, the home, and then we have the message around your path being unclear. Even though you can't see where that new path is taking you, where that reroute's taking you, you know within yourself, within your being, within your intuition, exactly where you're going, like on an intuitive internal level. You may not know where it's guiding you in the physical spaces, but you know where you're being guided intuitively and internally. Like, you just know. I don't even know how to put it into like words, because you just know on an intuitive internal level. And when you hear that, you'll know, like, yes, I do know where I'm going. I do know where this path is taking me. And that's why these reroutes, redirects keep happening, because it's protecting you, keeping you away from what you don't want. And it's showing you, like, you may think the path is this way to get what you want, but it's actually this way. And so just keep following your intuition, keep following that divine wisdom, keep digging deep, trusting in yourself and your strength, okay? It will all work out in the end. All right, let's see if anything else comes up. I feel this like spooky, witchy season that's coming out for us in the Northern Hemisphere with Samhain, Halloween, cornfields popping up, pumpkin patches. I feel like you are about to enter into a really fun time, Scorpio. Like, your season's coming up, your birthday month's coming up soon, and you're just going to have the time of your life that you're going to forget about all this pain, all this struggle, because you're just going to be really focused on the present moment and the beauty and the magic that life is offering you in the celebrations of the shifting of, like, the changing of the seasons, the holiday season coming up, your birthday coming up. It's just like a lot of fun, beautiful celebratory energy. And so another message coming up for you, Scorpio, is to just really tune in and focus on the present moment, and enjoy it for what it is. Don't get so attached to the future path. You don't need to see everything that is coming for you in the future, because you'll see it when you get there. Right now, you just need to focus on doing what you can do in this present moment and working through that energy with what you have now. And eventually, you'll get yourself to that space, places, that energetic, intuitive knowing of what you already know. Like, you'll get yourself there naturally. Okay, so we're pulling one last card for you here, Scorpio. This is from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle cards. And this deck has a little bit of a different vibe from these other decks, but this one was really calling to me for these readings. So let's see what's being activated within you. Wow, we have 10. Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. So the Soul Star Chakra is the chakra that is directly above your crown chakra. It kind of like hovers in your energetic field, in your aura body. And so I definitely feel that this is, dang it, the message kind of slipped away. Oh, you guys know that always happens to me. The Soul Star Chakra is really being activated for you during this eclipse season, because there's something that I talked about in your reading where, needing to walk the path. It's something Spirit wouldn't let me go too much into. They were saying that you need to go through these struggles, these redirects, these reroutes of like facing these redirects and these reroutes in your physical environment, because there's something deeper that you're learning about yourself. And I feel that deeper sense of awareness and wisdom and knowledge that you're learning about yourself, it's connected to something that is being activated from your Soul Star Chakra, which can very much be it can be viewed almost as like your intuition as well. But usually when we talk about intuition, we more so talk about it coming from like our heart chakra, our heart center. But it's also deeply connected to the Soul Star Chakra, because that's like where you're able to access things like the Akashic records and get divine guidance and wisdom from your spiritual body as a whole. And also get like upgrades, like DNA upgrades and things like that. So this could definitely be something that you are merging with, learning more about, and activating within yourself through the experience of just walking through this path of struggle, constantly getting rejected, constantly getting redirected, because it's a protection that's aligning you with what you actually want. Okay, so Spirit's coming in and they're saying they know what you've asked for. They know where you want to go. They know who you want to be connecting with, the types of environments you want to be connecting with, the job that you want, the house that you want. And they're really asking you to put your faith and trust, put your faith and trust in the divine to help them bring it to you. And all you have to do is really focus on that present moment and what's available to you and what you're capable of pursuing and activating in the present moment. Okay, so don't get so hung up on the fact that you got turned down from something, or you got turned away from something, or that you have to take another route. See it for the blessing and opportunity that it is. Become observant of where you're being redirected around. Don't focus on like the negative aspects of it. Instead, be like, oh wow, I get to take a new route. Let's see what's on this path, because maybe this is where I'll find the perfect home, or I'll find the perfect job, or the perfect person. Maybe this is where I'm going to meet them. This is where the blessings are going to happen. This is where I'm going to find, the opportunities that you've been seeking. Okay, so really, this card is also bringing messages around shifting your perspective and how you're viewing these situations when these reroutes, when these redirects happen to you as well. Okay, and just a little disclaimer, because Spirit's coming in, some of you may not resonate with what I shared about the Soul Star Chakra and the energetic spiritual auric body. That's totally fine. I always say just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, because these are public readings. Okay, love. And that could be like a little bit out there for some people. Totally fine. All right. Okay, and we also have 10 again here. Okay, so Spirit wants to bring attention to numerology here. So you may be seeing 10s. This is also the number of like shifting from one thing to the next. Okay, so you may be going through an ending in your physical environment where you're leaving something behind in the physical and you're entering into a new space in the physical. And for some of you, this may also be it's also connected to your perspective and like how you're viewing the situation when these physical changes happen, okay, or how you're viewing your physical environment, which I think we talked about with the Nine of Wands and Emperor here too. And then last numerology here we have 44, which is all about growth as well. And so you are going through this process of growth. All right, so this eclipse season is a big one for you in terms of helping you to understand where these redirects, where these reroutes are happening for you as a means to help you align with everything that you're actually desiring to align with and receive. Okay, loves? All right, Scorpio, so that is it for your full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces reading. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please give this, if you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to my channel, Self-Unity, so that you can catch part 2 and 3 of your eclipse season readings. Thank you so much once again, Scorpio. I'm sending you so much love. Until next time, bye.